5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Start. The right to property is one of the most significant rights that a human being can possess. It represents the freedom and security of owning, using, and transferring possessions without unlawful interference. Property has always been a vital part of human life, for it provides stability, comfort, and economic independence. The ability to hold property allows individuals to build a secure life for themselves and their families. It also helps in the development of society by promoting responsibility, productivity, and progress. The right to property is therefore not only a personal right but also a social necessity that contributes to the growth and harmony of the community. The idea of property is deeply rooted in the concept of human freedom. From ancient times, ownership of land, houses, and goods has been a mark of independence and dignity. When a person owns property, they gain the ability to make decisions about how to use it, whether for personal benefit or for the welfare of others. This right enables people to invest their labor, creativity, and effort into improving their possessions, knowing that they will enjoy the fruits of their work. Without the right to property, there would be little incentive for individuals to work hard or innovate, as they would not be assured of the results of their labor. Property also has a strong connection with personal liberty. The ownership of property provides individuals with a sense of security and control over their lives. It allows them to make choices about where to live, how to earn a livelihood, and how to provide for their families. When this right is denied or violated, individuals often face insecurity and dependence on others. The freedom to own and manage property is therefore an essential part of living a dignified and self-reliant life. It gives people the means to protect themselves from exploitation and to contribute meaningfully to society. The right to property has both moral and legal dimensions. Morally, it is based on the belief that individuals have the right to enjoy the products of their effort and creativity. Every person has a natural claim to the results of their labor. Legally, the right to property is recognized in many systems of law as an important human right that must be protected by the state. The law safeguards property against theft, fraud, and unjust seizure. It ensures that property is acquired and transferred through fair and lawful means. A society that upholds the right to property strengthens justice and equality by ensuring that individuals are not deprived of what rightfully belongs to them. The right to property is also important for the economic development of a nation. Property ownership encourages people to work hard, save, and invest. When individuals have secure rights to their possessions, they are more likely to use them productively. Farmers cultivate their land more efficiently when they know they will benefit from the harvest. Entrepreneurs establish businesses with confidence when their investments are protected. This results in increased production, job creation, and overall economic growth. Therefore, protecting the right to property is vital for achieving prosperity and stability in any country. At the same time, the right to property carries social responsibilities. Property should not be used in a way that harms others or society as a whole. Every owner must recognize that while property is a personal right, it also serves a social function. The use of property should contribute to the welfare of the community and not just individual gain. For example, landowners should use their land productively instead of keeping it idle for personal benefit, as unproductive property may hinder economic and social progress. Balancing individual rights with social welfare ensures that property serves both personal and public interests. Inequality in the distribution of property has been one of the major challenges faced by societies throughout history. When a small group of people control most of the wealth and resources, it leads to social tension and unrest. On the other hand, when people from all sections of society have access to property, it promotes equality, justice, and peace. Therefore, the right to property must be supported by fair systems of ownership and distribution. Governments must create opportunities for everyone, especially the underprivileged, to acquire property through fair means such as employment, education, and access to credit. This helps in building a society that is not only prosperous but also just. The right to property also plays an important role in maintaining family stability. Property provides shelter, security, and a sense of belonging. It enables families to plan for the future, educate their children, and live with dignity. Property can be passed on to future generations, ensuring continuity and heritage. In this way, property becomes not just a material possession, but a source of emotional and cultural identity. Families who own property tend to have greater confidence and independence, contributing to the strength and stability of the community as a whole. The protection of property rights is essential in preventing exploitation and corruption. When property laws are weak or unclear, people can be easily deprived of their possessions by powerful individuals or institutions. This leads to injustice and loss of trust in the legal system. Therefore, it is the duty of the state to establish clear laws that define ownership and ensure fair treatment of all citizens. The enforcement of property rights promotes transparency, accountability, and respect for the rule of law. In the modern era, the meaning of property has expanded beyond land and physical possessions. It now includes intellectual property, which covers creations of the mind such as inventions, artistic works, and designs. The protection of intellectual property encourages creativity and innovation, as individuals are rewarded for their ideas and efforts. Just as ownership of land gives a farmer the right to harvest crops, ownership of intellectual property gives creators the right to benefit from their inventions and works. This modern form of property plays a crucial role in advancing science, technology, and culture. Stop.